Good morning, Yankee Mania fans, with a preview of today's 9 a.m. show here on NY Yankee Mania. Well, I was pondering this all night, and you know what? This is making me really angry. We had a show last night, which was wonderful, about the Christmas tree lighting and all that, and we were all in the mood until the Yankee hot stove came on the air. And basically we're telling fans that there's no money to do anything and bargain basement things. Are you kidding me? So with the mood of the Christmas show that was supposed to be joyful and everything turned into anger from Yankee fans. And I can't blame them. I can't blame them. What are the Yankees doing? What are they trying to say? Are you kidding me? In the mecca of 27 world championships, and you're saying you don't have enough money? Do you see the look? Do you know that the window for Aaron Judge is closing? What is it that they don't see, whether we see and they don't see? This has got me crazy. It makes for a great show today at 9 a.m. And I mean, are we doing wall-to-wall coverage in the winter meetings for nothing? Talk to us, fans. I mean, this is beyond impossible. Beyond impossible. Everybody's going to get great. Right now, people were saying in the chat last night, in our family chat, the Yankees are nothing more than a fourth place to last place team. Do you believe that? Well, if they keep it the way it is right now, well, I don't know what to expect. Who's gonna protect Aaron Judge? An aging Giancarlo Stanton or Chaz Chisholm Jr.? You have 3 strikeout artists right there. Is there anything to look forward to in 2026? I have no idea anymore. I am totally confused. Coming out of that Yankee hot stove, it's got the Yankee fans in a frenzy. And it's got me in a frenzy. It ruined a whole beautiful mode of going into the holiday season. Something's got to change here, folks. And let's talk about it today at 9 a.m. on NY Yankee Mania. Please subscribe and press that notification button. We really appreciate it. But that was so embarrassing. In so many ways. People were looking forward to speaking about, things going on, gifts, which we will do. But I'll be darned in ruining so much of the mood that we had to stop what we were doing and basically recharge and get everybody back into a little bit of. I mean, before we went on NY Yankee Mania, I had about 25 posts. The Yankees are done. I'm not a fan anymore. I'm not doing this. I'm not looking. I'm not watching. Oh my God! One show on Hot Stove, everybody's in a frenzy. Could we? I mean, I'm angry. Yes, I'm angry. But we have to wait for the final product. You know the Yankees, they're unorthodox that way. They really are. They do things the way the Yankees way. That's it. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're the king of the crop as far as organizations. But I got to tell you, that was not a good look yesterday. Just what the Yankees fans needed. They were just getting over the disappointment of the 25 season, and you're already telling the fans, well, don't expect anything. Well, you know what? Then don't expect season tickets. What are you selling season tickets for? For what? If that's the case. It's really amazing to me how they allow that, even if they meant it, how do you allow that stuff to go on? I know it's only one man's opinion, but geez, come on, folks, come on. We'll move on to a couple of program notes. All right, so today we have our 9 a.m. show right here on NY Yankee Mania. Tomorrow we're going to have our 9 a.m. show, and then we're going to have our NBA show preview at 7 p.m. right here on Mania. Then at 10 p.m. live simulcast with Total Turnbuckle Talk, we will have WWE news, and there's plenty of it. A lot to go around. Also on Total Turnbuckle Talk, please go to my co-partner, TJ. He's got some wonderful, unbelievable videos that are attracting thousands of fans. So by all means, go there and check it out. So we have Total Turnbuckle Talk simulcast not only on NY Yankee Mania, but Total Turnbuckle Talk immediately following SmackDown. When that goes off the air, we go on the air and discuss SmackDown, Raw, whatever you want to discuss. And please subscribe to Total Turnbuckle Talk. We really, really appreciate it. And we'll take it from there. Well, we have some people in the chat. Let's bring them up. Hey, just want to say I'm 22-year-old Paver who loves and appreciates everything you guys do. Thank you for making my days at work better. Go Yankees. Well, thank you, Orlando. Orlando, I hope you subscribe. Please help the program out. Every subscription helps. We really appreciate it. Go to NY Yankee Mania and subscribe for us. Press the like button and the notification button, and shell it out. Let your friends know. We really, really appreciate you listening to us at work. We do have quite a few people that listen, but they don't respond on the in the chat. But I know they're out there because they send me fantastic stuff at joeyankees28@gmail.com, joeyankees28@gmail.com. So please subscribe to our channel. I just put out a couple of shorts you could take a look at and respond about the Yankees window is closing with Aaron Judge. And also, Yankee fans are angry. They are really angry. I've got some show coming up at 9 a.m. We tried to settle the mood last night because it was about Christmas and it was taken away from us. So, thank you for listening to us all the time. If you have any questions, if you want to say hello, it's joeyankees28@gmail.com. I'm actually gonna put it up on here. There you go. joeyankees28@gmail.com. joeyankees28@gmail.com. Remember to tell all your friends, family, Yankee fans, Met fans, whatever fans, to come on our 9 a.m. show. And we're on a lot. And Orlando, if you don't know, we're going to be doing wall-to-wall coverage on the winter meetings next week. So you will never miss anything. You don't have to go crazy on the dial finding things out. You'll get it right here, one way or the other. If you don't get it live, you'll get it on shorts. But anything the Yankees do, it will be on live. Also, we have our membership show coming up December 6th at 7 p.m. and this time live. And that's going to be with myself and our very own chef, Nick. And we're going to be discussing things that will be happening on NY Mania that I'm not mentioning here yet. That's the whole idea. The private memberships get the privilege of finding out everything. And eventually we're going to have some guests on there, live guests, which will not be seen on regular. It will only be for private members. So if you want to become a private member, just press the membership button. And I believe it's as low as $199, $299, $399. And you'll be a private member of NY Yankee Mania. Let's see. Yes, I'll be here. I've always here. I just rarely comment. Well, thank you, Orlando. Really, really appreciate it. And have you subscribed? That's very important to us. And I don't. And it doesn't matter. I'm glad I'm sure you're a bright young man. And please tell Yankee fans about our show. Hey, here's a new subscriber. How you doing, man? Good morning. Let's bring him up. How you doing there, Mr. AA Amazing? What's going on? Good morning. How you doing, man? I guess Yankee fans are in a frenzy. In last night's show, there was they were talking about on Hot Stove that there basically is no money to do anything, only bargain hunting in relief pitching. They're going to go with Yarborough. They're going to go. I mean, they are going cheap. And is that true? I'm not sure. I'd like to give them the benefit of the doubt, but our audience is in a frenzy. They are very upset. And I just put out 2 shorts, everyone. So please go and comment on the shorts. Take a look at it. One has the windows closing on Aaron Judge, and you do this. And the other one is fans are pissed off. Fans are pissed off. Now, why they come out at this time to do that? And I was very angry because last night we were counting down the tree lighting at Rockefeller Center, and I came on at 9:30 to about 25 angry Yankee fans. Angry. I've had it. I'm not watching any games. I'm done. It's over. I mean, the comments, and I can't blame you guys. I'm not upset at you. I'm upset at the concept of what they're doing. If you don't have legitimacy to let Aaron Judge win, trade him. Trade him. Go to the future. Check it out. Through 3 years of his contract is already done. I'm sure he's tradable. If you don't want to seriously consider getting into the World Series, then why even have him? Why he's got to get old? That's what happened with Dave Winfield. There was no window for him, so they traded him. And guess what? He won a World Series with the Blue Jays. The Giants wanted him so bad, trade him to the Giants. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, he's getting up in the age. Stanton's getting up in the age. Garrett Cole's getting up in the age. So what are the Yankees going to do? If they don't, they have youngsters. Fine. Well, then you know what? They're going to commit to them and say your prayers. But it's disgusting. It really is. My God. I can't say it, anymore. If you don't want to compete, or everybody's crying about money, then trade Aaron Judge, and you'll probably get three pieces for the future. What did they do in 2016 when they figured they were out of it? So what did they do? They started trading pieces. They traded Chapman, they traded Miller in the bullpen, and they got pieces for the future. But it's downright disgusting. I mean, if you're barely going to surface going into the playoffs and then getting knocked out, it doesn't make any sense then. If you're going to go young, then go young. But you can't have it both ways. You can't. What do you guys feel about that? Yes, AA. That news came out on Yes. Go watch it. I won't mention any names. It's a prominent name. And that show got our show in a frenzy last night. In a frenzy. I mean, literally, I came on to at least 25 messages of angry Yankee fans. And here we are, all excited, all nice, all ready to bring in the holiday season. And on top of that, working my buns off for wall-to-wall shows for the winter meetings that are going to start Monday. Our preview show is going to be Sunday night at 8 p.m. Winter meetings preview. Where do the Yankees go from here? Now we're going to start that show, and are they going to do anything? Now, in my opinion, I think if you read between the lines, they are going to make trades. I just, for the life of me, can't believe that they're going to go into a season where is the protection for Aaron Judge? So you're going to bring in a bargain basement first baseman? You don't have Anthony. I'm so upset. I can't think of any. Anthony Volpe at shortstop. So you mean to tell me that they're going to go out with a measly lineup like this, where your second best hitter probably is Chaz Chisholm? I mean, I don't know. I don't know, gang. I need both jerseys, Tucker and Orlando. I don't know if you heard, but Kyle Tucker visited the complex of the Toronto Blue Jays yesterday. So that's not a good sign. And if you think the Yankees are cheap, you really think they're going to shell out $400 million? Our calculations is the Yankees that if like Steinbrenner says, it all goes back into the team mostly, then he's got about $68 million to spend. And they're saying that they have no money. They're crying poverty. They want a salary cap. I mean, and then, former players are coming out, ripping the Yankees, ripping the fans. Are we going to stand for this, guys? It's awful. It is totally awful. But, that's why I figured that I'd come on with a preview of what's happening. But that 9 o'clock show, 9 a.m. show should be very interesting. But we got a lot off the chest last night. And our great panel, trying to get everybody back in that Christmas mood. And we did for a little while. And then when it started getting a little crazy, I said, you know what? We were already on for an hour and a half babbling about this stuff that it's annoying. It's really annoying. If you're going to make a move, make a move. I mean, they're linked to the Japanese pitcher, they're linked to this one, that one. You mean to tell me they're not going to do anything? Why are we wasting our time then? I don't consider it wasting of time because I love what I do. And everybody on this show loves what we do. But they made it impossible for us. Impossible. I mean, are they even going to the winter meetings? I mean, if they don't go, they're going to look really silly. They're going to look really stupid. I mean, obviously they are going to go. I mean, it makes absolutely no sense if they don't go. And if they say, well, we'll go with Zoom, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So, and like I said, everyone, I mean, we are coming on at 9 a.m. And we'll discuss this all. If by chance you can't come on, guys, The link is already out to the show. So if you want to leave your comments or questions for our panel, and you can't listen, let's say, if you're on your way to work or school, whatever you're doing, then you could actually on NY Yankee Mania, if you subscribe, you'll be able to see today's video anytime you want. And I promise the beginning will speak a lot, so you won't have to watch the whole show to know what I'm talking about. So, I really, again, it was a good show where we had a lot of viewers last night, but we had a lot of angry viewers, and we need to change that. And the only way you're going to change that is if the Yankees show some real fight. And I just don't understand it. I mean, right now, no first baseman. You have Chaz Chisholm, you have Carabello at short and McMahon at third, and you have a Wells behind the plate. So if you really think about it, you have Grissom in center, Judge in right, and I don't know who's playing left. Now that could be Dominguez, that could be Spencer Jones. Now they didn't cater to Dominguez for 3 years. Do you really think they're going to trust him and put him in left field next year? And what about the pitching? For the first month, even Hal Steinbrenner said, we got to get through April. So what are they going to go through? No Cole, okay? No Rodon. So you're depending on Max Fried, Cam the Man. And Yarborough. I mean, are you kidding me? AA says if Hal wants money to spend based on the news, trade Jazz. And they might do that. They might do that. They might just do that, AA. Now, how about the other people in the Orlando? How are you feeling about it? Well, Orlando's saying he needs both jerseys, but they may not be Yankees. Not if that. Oh my God, I'm looking forward to the next Yes Network hot stove because this one was a disaster. They left if they wanted to put the Yankee fans in a bad mood, they did a great job. They did an awesome job to get the Yankee fans in a bad mood. And that was not a good look. And unless all Yankee fans renewed their subscriptions to Yankee baseball at Yankee Stadium, look out, man. Look out, because you're going to get a lot of cancellations. I already know 3 people that have been Yankee season ticket holders for many years, and they are done. And they are not sending any more money. Unless this team But my question to you is, if the Yankees are not going to get any better and they're going young or whatever, isn't it time to trade Aaron Judge? I know it's harsh. I know it's harsh. AA says, based on the news, no money. The outfielder would be Jones, Grissom, Dominguez, and Judge. I mean, if they play to their potential, great outfield. But they haven't had any confidence in Dominguez. Spencer Jones was hitting the cover off the ball last year. They didn't bring him up, I guess simply because Grissom was doing very well. And then he fizzled in September, and I think his average was like 189 with quite a few strikeouts. But he had a tremendous year. Why not bring him up and give him a little taste of the major leagues at that point? Look what they do to Dominguez. I mean, this kid is supposedly a stud. The kid is a stud, and they're not doing anything about it. He's just wasting away with splinters on his backside. Orlando says Hal doesn't care enough. I believe, and I agree. That's so hard to explain because he really does care. He even though he's not like his dad, he does care. But somebody's I don't know if it's the round table that they the people that are investing in the Yankees that they want to see a good investment. They want to return every year. I say if you don't like it, sell your shares. Give them back to the Steinbrenners. But at the same time, he doesn't. Yeah, Orlando. I mean, listen, the proof is in the pudding. And everybody here, please, can you go to our shorts on NY Yankee Mania on YouTube and answer what the two of them. Yankee fans are very angry. Why? And the other one is the window's closing on really now. It's no joke. The window's closing on Aaron Judge. What do you do? So I would really, really, really appreciate you guys going on there and look at the video and respond to it if you'd like, or at least look at the video and then come back at 9 a.m. and talk to us. All right, let's yes, trade Judge, but the question is who would take that contract? A lot of teams are keeping payroll the same or cutting payroll. I can see only the Mets, the Phillies trading for Judge. Don't count out the Giants or the Dodgers. I wouldn't. They wanted him in the. Remember, according to John Heyman, he was signing with the Giants. Orlando says I'm 22. I don't know what's a World Series win. You're right. To be honest with you, the year I was born, the Yankees won the World Series. But physically, that I understood everything. I went through, 2, 3, 6. I've seen 7 Yankees World Championships. And being born 8. So, I mean, and I understand where you're coming from. Is nothing like it. It's the greatest feeling, Orlando. You will experience it. I mean, hopefully soon. I really mean that. Let's see. Giants ownership came out and said they are not adding another $100 million contract and are buying mid-low tier starting pitching. Okay. But, it was like the Yankees getting Giancarlo Stanton on their lap. If you can go get an Aaron Judge for like 5 more years, you'd have to consider it. And everything else goes out the window. I'd flip Yankee Stadium if Judge doesn't win a ring. Yeah. Well, you know what? You know what you were robbed of, Orlando? You were robbed of the old Yankee Stadium where the magic was. That's where the magic was. Yankee Stadium, even though they remodeled it, that was the magic place. That's where Babe Ruth stood right on that home plate. And Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris and Joe DiMaggio and everybody you can think of was on there. This one is really the house that Jeter and Mariano Rivera built. But you can't go to home plate and say Babe Ruth was there. No, Babe Ruth was across the street. And I really, really think because of the greed, not just Yankee greed, but the greed of you had to have the more luxury boxes, more this, but they could have done something in the stadium. I mean, yeah, the old Yankee Stadium, it had its nuts and crannies, but it was savable. You could have made that beautiful. You could have done it in 1 year. Heck, look what they're doing. Look what they did with Tropicana Field after the roof caved in. They fixed it. Yankee Stadium was perfect. There was nothing wrong with it. But to appease the late George Steinbrenner, he put a Mona Lisa together. But the problem with the Mona Lisa, it's not Yankee related. It's like I said, it's a Mona Lisa. So when you go in there, it's like everything is granite, everything is this, everything is that. That's all well and good and fantastic. But it's not nostalgia. The Yankee fans want nostalgia. I mean, everything about the old Yankee Stadium was amazing. I mean, I did tours there. I managed stuff in the first base, third base, and food and merch. I did so much. I knew that place like literally the back of my hand. Everything was perfect. They could have remodeled and they could have just kept that for a little while longer. Nothing wrong with that. What makes them any more different than Wrigley Field, which is nostalgia, Fenway Park, which is nostalgia? You couldn't build on that? Well, I think you could, and they could have. And I would give anything to bring back that stadium where it was. When I go back and look at my videos of the Yankees World Championship, I have tears in my eyes because of the memories with my dad, with my cousins, with my family, friends that some of them are no longer with us. Where those memories, that's all they are, memories in your heart. So to me, they rushed, and it was not a great look. 30 years and 32 years and a new stadium, which to me was uncalled for. Especially the nostalgia, the if you really think of Yankee tradition, Yankee Stadium is tradition. It was loud. It was homey. This stadium is all corporate. It's corporate. Where do you see the Yankee fans? In the sections 415, 420, all the way up, and in the bleachers. And most of them are obnoxious. Where are the true Yankee fans? Even up to the 2009 World Series, there were a lot more fans. They can't afford it. They can't afford the seats. Once in a while, they give you a game day where you might be able to buy a field level seat towards the outfield for like $30. Once in a while. But that doesn't, and then the Yankees want to do all these things. They're on Netflix, they're on Fox, they're on ESPN, they're here, they're there, they're on Apple. I mean, are you kidding me? Opening day isn't even local. What is that telling you? And then they want us to eat this stuff up. There's a section 423. There you go. I mean, listen, nobody's a bigger Yankee fan in their heart than me. Okay? I've seen it all. I've seen the 70s. I've seen the 80s. I've seen the 90s. I've seen the 2000s. And this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. How they built this $300 million team and they can't get through the front door. I mean, just think about it. Look at the way they lost first place. They broke their backsides to tie Toronto. But go back and look how many games they had blown for stupidity. Can't get a runner home with a man on third and nobody out. Bases loaded endless amount of times. How many times either they didn't score, they got one measly run. Is that a championship team? I don't think so. And you want to run that same garbage next year. What changed? Because you're getting Garrett Cole back? All right, you might win 2 more games. But what about all the games that you blow that you don't know how to bunt? You don't know how to hit and run. You don't have the greatest third base coach. They're scared. You got a runner in there that needs 9 hits before he gets around the bases. Where is the positives of the Yankees? Okay, Aaron Judge. The golden boy, Aaron Judge. Can you find anything else that's steady? And I rest my point. Anyway, guys, I was supposed to be on for like 5 minutes, and we've been on almost 40 minutes. I really appreciate. I know this gives opportunity to people that can't come on before 9 o'clock. So if you guys want, rah me, and when I can, I will give you a little earlier show before the 9 o'clock show, because I want to please everyone. I just don't want to put, because we're on at 9. Sometimes we'll go on at 11. Sometimes, depending, we have a lot of guests. And that's another thing. If you subscribe to NY Yankee Mania, there's hundreds of videos there of guests that we've had in the past. Former players, coaches, managers, you name it. They've all been on NY Yankee Mania. We had a wonderful show with former relief pitcher with Mariano Rivera, the 8th and 9th innings, Tom Flash Gordon. What a stream that was. He loved it. And he loved being here, and he would love to come back. So anybody that comes on, Jason Michaels, the ex-left fielder for the Philadelphia Phillies, I'm going to have him back. We're going to have a lot of people, ex-ball players, hopefully some current ball players, agents, all in the week of the winter meetings. So by all means, I appreciate it. And Orlando, thank you for being a big part of, and please subscribe if you haven't. And again, everybody, send it out to your friends, family. You could take the link and send it to on your platform. If you have TikTok or whatever, put it on there and let everybody know that you're a big fan of the show, and it's definitely worth it to come on, subscribe, and watch our content. Especially next week. Next week is a baseball fans Disney World, because we're going soup to nuts. So please, anybody that has platforms, TikTok, Instagram, take the link of the show, put it on there with a little synopsis about what we're all about. And believe me, I will give you big kudos, and then let them tell me that they heard about it through, let's say, Orlando or AA, people like that, and that would be awesome. Thank you. All right, fans, we're going to be We're going to be coming back at 9 a.m. Again, go to my shorts, take a look at them. Respond. I really appreciate it. Again, send that out also to your TikTok and Instagram and all that. I'd really appreciate it. We'll see you at 9 o'clock. God bless you. God bless America. God bless the Yankees. And let's hope that we're going to be smiling with some Yankee news real soon. Good news. Take care, everybody. Love each and every one of you. Subscribe to our channel. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.